Woohoo! Alright, let's get the stuff set up. Did it not change the title? It better change the title. Ah! That's not the title! That's not the title. Oh god. That's such a misleading title. Hold on. Let me just grab the let me just grab the same one from yeah, let's just do this. Alright. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Metroid Prime 2. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Hypermode. Hudless. 100%. Alright. And then we go to chat pop out so I can have the better chat. Here. There we go. And we close these things because that should have fixed all that. And we should be good. Alright, and I believe that's the, yeah, this is the file I want. Alright, here we go. And yes, we will watch the cutscenes. Hopefully the volume is loud enough. Oh yeah. So this looks to be working just fine. All right. Controller overlay working just good. Yep. All right. couple of jitters every now and again, but not too bad. So for anyone catching the VOD, if it's not obvious based on the prompts, I am playing this on Prime Hack, and I have it set up so that I can kind of play it basically the way I would play, or the way I played Metroid Prime Remastered already. So I have dual stick controls. I put an overlay on this just to like kind of prove that that's what I was doing, because I didn't want to play this with like keyboard and mouse, and I figured I would save myself the hassle of anyone asking, "Hey, are you playing with keyboard and mouse?" Because I got the prompts. I'm not. It's a controller, and I just have the binds set up in a way that allows me to like shoot with the trigger rather than the face buttons. A couple of other things I had to kind of remap to make that work, but at the moment it works pretty well. It's going to be very interesting to see how this goes on Hypermode. Like one boss in particular, the boost guardian, is going to be very interesting. But also just like when you take the dark world in general into consideration in this game, really adds to the difficulty of like not knowing how much health you have. It'll definitely get a lot easier once we finish the first like tempo and we get the dark suit. But until then, I'm actually going to try to play kind of carefully this early bit. Those stutters, man, they're not nice. I have had this freeze twice on me. So hopefully that doesn't happen. What I will do is I will do a... I think it's Shift F1? Yeah, okay. So Shift F1. I'm going to do save states every now and again, and it's just purely so that if the game does freeze, I don't lose like a ton of progress. Because I had it happen twice, where I just went a very long time without doing that. And I lost like 2 hours. Who's that? Let's find out. You know, you just gotta watch Nintendo turn around and like actually remaster this. It'll be a bit sad, honestly, if they well, not sad. It's sad for me because I wanna do this Hudless challenge kind of while the hype of like Metroid Prime is around because of Prime 4. To be honest, I never quite understood what like actually happened. Like it seemed like she kind of like almost deliberately got rid of her stuff. It was very, very bizarre. Gear stolen. Okay. It just that didn't look like what actually happened, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have missiles anymore. The nice thing about, because I played through this on normal mode, because you are required to do that to unlock Hypermode on the trilogy version. But the nice thing is, like, anything you've scanned is saved as something you have scanned. Now I am going to save state here. Because the first time the game froze, it was in an area up ahead. So, but it froze consistently. So now that I think about it, it doesn't really matter. But we'll see. Getting a lot of stutters lately. Oh! Okay, it's just stuttering like actually more than normal. Not a fan. I'm actually gonna, you know, I'll actually close down a couple of things. Just to save on resources. Just in case. Okay, this was, oh, save state here. This was the first time I did this. This was the room where it froze. And what I'm gonna choose to do here is I'm actually just gonna like quit a few things here, just to you know, free up the resources and stuff. You never know. All right. Anyway, let's see if move the mouse out of the way. See if it freezes or not. Yay! The only other time it froze was when like a space pirate like chucked a bomb at me and it had like a big effect. Oh. I don't actually know if it's possible to die to that or not. Cutscene! Actually, let the cutscenes play because they're kind of cool. Especially if it's someone coming in here and it's their first time seeing it. It's a kind of cool cutscene. This is definitely Hypermode because these guys would have been dead by now. Sorry, boys. Need that ammo. Actually, I will grab the map. One right there. Whoops. There we go. This boss is actually like, this stage of this boss is actually like really hard. Because of the way he jumps, he forces you to like lose track of the target. But he actually becomes easier in the second phase. Like, oh. Yeah. He becomes easier now. Yeah, he jumps slower now. It's very interesting how they designed this boss that way. Now that being said, I actually wonder if you scan the Alpha Splinter. I must have done it before, but I don't know if you scan it. Is it one of those bosses that like you fight better after you scan it? There's a couple of bosses like that in this game. Yes. Unknown technology. Let's touch it. Alien technology has bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Alright. Let's grab a save tape. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether. Exploding with great force, a rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, I think is how you pronounce it actually. There were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day, on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet now we lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided. Half for our world and half for theirs. Should one gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet on the verge of collapse. But fortune smiles upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you. With it, you can help us restore our world. You're our only hopes in us. Should we fall, the Ing will look to other stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on the Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the locations of other temples. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple, and I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. Gaming. Let's see what this actually says. Origins. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. I pressed the wrong button. It is told that the Luminat were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds. The Nikren and the Yala, and the Chozo among them. Each of them we found had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same. Dude, actually, I wonder if like there's that. As much as I say I'm like a fan of this series, I I could do with more lore scanning. I skip over the lore scanning way too much. I think I might just like look up all the lore logs myself sometime. There's probably so much more to the game that like I haven't like looked up yet, which it seems strange for me to say that like I love the series so much that I wouldn't do that. But it's just like I remember like the first few times playing through this game, I just like I didn't know where all the lore logs were either, and it just kind of broke the pace of the game for me to kind of like stop and read that stuff. So I'll probably just do it in my own time. Okay, so we should be basically heading back this way now. Oh, I forgot there's an energy tank down there. These are just dudes becoming darkened. You can actually go in here at the same time, but grab this energy tank. Which is not a bad thing to do when you're about to come up against a horde of these dudes. But the fun thing is, you don't even have to fight them. Later, nerds. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. Boom. Because we can now go here. Oh. Like there's a Luminot here, by the way. Like if you scan them, like these are other ways of getting lore as well. Warrior Jafme. Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminot. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels. My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. Ooh. That was a big one. I actually think I didn't get this missile pack the first time I played through this game on Prime Hack. Whoa. Welcome to Aegon Wastes. Bum bum. And you can already hear an item because it's directly above our heads and we can't get it yet. Gotta get an item very late into the game before getting that one. Actually, can't remember what these things are even called. Oh! Whoa. Sand digger. Ooh. Couple of rough ones this time around. Oh wait, I have to get but I'm going all the wrong way right now. Supposed to get the morph ball bombs first. I don't ever remember there being those like stinger. What are these guys even called? War wasps. Like that might have been the first time ever. Blue. That might have been the first time ever where like I went to that room before coming to this one, and I think that's the only time you ever see war wasps in that room. Interesting. this game fun? You recently got a Switch. Yes. And if you only Switch, you can play the remaster of the first one. So you can play a remaster of Metroid Prime. They don't have Prime 2 and Prime 3 on the Switch. They might come out, but they currently don't exist. So if you want to play this one particularly, you can do what I'm doing, which is the Prime Hack emulator. Whoop. Which is terrific, and it's very easy to set up if you want to know. I'm trying to be careful because I don't really know like what the I actually don't know what the Twitch TOS is on like talking about that kind of stuff. So if I'm talking about it and I shouldn't be, sorry. That's Metroid game to play with Super Metroid. Not a bad one. Probably one of the best, actually. Okay, great, very good. I own, like, a physical copy of every Metroid game. So, all of them. So I feel no guilt. Nice. But yeah, I'm like, because I played this game so much, I'm trying to take on like a particular challenge, and what I've done is I've just turned off, I've turned off the HUD, so I can't see my health, I can't see boss's health, and I can't see my ammo. And I'm playing on Hypermode difficulty, which means everything hits like a truck. And I hit like a sponge. Take your time. This is the Guardian of the Temple. Sentinel of the Aegon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a Dark Temple, a twisted mockery of the sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek. The temple door is held fast by 3 locks. The keys for the locks are hidden throughout the Dark Land. Your search will be difficult. Even the very air of Dark Aether is dangerous and can cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals throughout their world. They remain today. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the Dark World. And I've updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with amber holograms. More lands are open to you to explore. When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, return here at once. And may the light of Aether serve you well. And therein is the plot of the game. 3 temples, 3 modules, 3 keys in each one. Find the keys, beat the boss, get the module, bring it back, do that 3 times. You beat the game. Until you gotta get the 9 keys for the last boss as well, and then get the last module. But yeah, we'll do that when we get there. Let's just see how far we can get. For now, yeah. I have no idea how much damage that does to me. Which is part of the challenge, I suppose. We gotta get the high jump soon. I can't remember. I think there is a missile in here. Yeah. The more of these we can have, the better. Now we can go this way. And do the thing we wanted to do earlier. Oh, it didn't like that time. Let's go. I'm gonna save state just in case. These guys turn dark. I think there's dark parts you fight here first time. Might just wanna. I've been good, man. Thanks. Things have been well. I got a dog. I have a house on the way. That should be ready before the end of the year. So yeah, things are well. If I remember correctly, these guys actually hurt. I just ran straight into those bullets. How have you been, dude? Pretty beachy. That's good. Moving on my GF at the end of September. Nice. Congratulations. These ends and we're getting a big place. Nice. House or an apartment, if you don't mind me asking. I didn't realize I skipped the cutscene. Oh well. Why needs a red scan? Industrial solar lens, part of a system used to open a portal to dark matter. And now for the real fun. It was very interesting playing this on like GameCube. Whenever you're like going between doors like that, there'd be times where like it would just be so slow to load that you would be standing there in like in the dark fucking stuff, just taking damage, waiting for the door to open to load in the area that you were going into. Thankfully, it doesn't happen when you're playing on this, but be there just like rubbing your face up against the door, being like open, and I didn't realize I learning about that, like, you know, growing up, it's like, oh yeah, they actually has to read this stuff and load the data. It was very interesting. Our first warrior-ing now. You don't actually have to fight him. He's not actually like a mandatory boss or anything like that. But it's just fun to fight them. And I am going to take this a lot safer than I normally do. Yeah, they do not know how much health I have. Do a save state. Also, if you're still here, AFK, how's the balance of like my audio to the game? Does it sound okay? Like, is one too loud or one too quiet? Any of that kind of stuff? Because like, it feels like it shifts around sometimes between streams, which it shouldn't, but I always like to double check. I think I'll just wait this out a tiny bit. Actually, you know what? Let's just go. soon. Let's give him a scan, why not? This is the Jump Guardian. Bop. And high jump reverse. Water nose. Woohoo! Jump, jump. Bop, bop. That was close. Oops. So you actually can go to the Dark Temple here and like pick up one of the keys now, but it doesn't really make sense to. At this point now, we can't just wanna head back. I'm gonna chill out for a second and let my health like recover. Actually, wait, we just got a bunch of health from. Coming in here is always a scary one because like you have to kill this guy to like get stuff or get lightning to come down. There's like long stretches in here where you go without being in one of these. And it can be kind of tough, especially like I think you are forced to fight a couple of dark pirates here in a second. Let's see. I might be taking kind of a risk here. I can grab these myself. Well, I'm just gonna chill here for a bit. Take a look at this really cool architecture that you sometimes won't appreciate when you're blazing through the game. Okay. Oh, okay. They don't actually have you fight those guys yet. You don't ever want the game to freeze mid-transport. That is a no bueno. I'd normally choose to ignore these guys and just like take the hit, but not on Hypermode. It's so funny to me that like they didn't put anything in this room. Like nothing interesting. think the room down here brings you to the map, but I don't think that. Or I might loop back and get it later. I don't need it right now though. I will save state here because this is one time the game froze. But that gives us 2 energy tanks now, which is really good. We're gonna head to the Pirate Fortress. Wait for it. Sorry, gamers. This is actually kind of dangerous if you think about it. So let's deal with these guys safely. I could have sworn one of them like breaks through the grass here. I'm not interested. But it's Dark Samus. Goodbye. The gate is open. Yay. Wow. Oh, okay. Seems a lot easier. Good night, gamers. It's Metroid and Phazon. Why is that here? I thought we dealt with you in the last game. I think if we can do the Dark Samus fight, that'll be a good place to wrap things up. Bam, bam. And if you're watching this, folks, the very first time I ever played this game, way back when on the GameCube, this was the puzzle that stumped me. Just kid me could not figure out what the bloody heck to do in this room, and it's stupidly simple. So all you do is the 3 blocks are controlled 3 different levels. Scan these things to bring them down. So we're going to bring the right one down all the way first. The middle one only ever has to come down by 2. So you never have to send that one up. That's why that's never been scanned. And then this one only needs to come down by 1. It is a little awkward to scan. You do that and then you create some stairs. You can jump up the stairs and you switch the 2 on the right and the left around to actually reach the door. You do it this way first to get an energy tank. And then later when you have the spider ball, you can go up and do or get what's behind that door. I think it's a missile expansion. Yeah, young me could not figure out this puzzle. I remember the day when I did figure it out though. I was like, oh my god, I can play the game again. I was so happy. But then also to know that like just how close I was to the Dark Samus fight. And like, to be stomped that close to the Dark Samus fight was like really funny to me. Alright. Let's do the thing. I think you need the boost ball to get whatever is in here. Actually, I didn't bother to get this when I you need the boost ball? Actually, can't remember. Yeah, I think you do because you need to get up. You get up there. So. We will watch this cutscene because it's a cool cutscene. Banger alert! Oh. Dude, it's so cool that like the fucking structural integrity of everything is like collapsing at this fight. It's so cool. Oh, don't hit me with a super miss on that. There are no bueno. And like the fire on the ground and everything from like the explosions damages you and everything. It's such a cool fight. Whoa. I had to scratch my neck. I think you actually can't hurt her with missiles anymore in this phase. Destroy the pillars. Got them all. That would have been the culling blow too. And the dark beam. I'll actually I think there's another save point around. I'm just gonna go back to the to this one, which I know it's a little out of the way. I don't normally go back to this one. I remember that being further for some reason. All right, cool. I think that is a good spot to end the first recording and stream. So thanks for being here, everyone. And if you watched the VOD, thanks for that too. And yeah, I will see you folks in the next one. We'll see how we do. We haven't died yet, but we also haven't fought any of the bosses who can kill us, or like have a chance of killing us. I think the not the jump guardian, the boost guardian will be the first. If not the boost guardian, then the temple of this, or the boss of this temple. Because I remember dying to him one time. Okay, we'll see how things go. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good one.